Hey everybody, Susan here with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. I have a Stampin' Show and Tell for you. Now, this is one of those ones where I'm kind of creating on the fly, so bear with me because it might be a little stumbly, but we're going to get through it. So, I'm showing you first off the paper pumpkin kit that I received in the mail for January, so it came mid-January, and it's themed for Valentine's Day. So, these are pillow pockets that you can create very easily from this kit. We also sell craft pillow pockets in the catalog. So they come pre-cut, so you just have to put them together. You fold them, put your treat in there, you fold them up, and you are ready to decorate them and then give them out as treats for teachers or students or friends of the little ones at school, whatever you want to do. Right? Your ladies group at church. Something fun and different that everyone's going to get ooh and ah about. So this kit came. If you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can buy refills. It came, and it will make, I think it makes 22 or 24 of these fun treat pouches. It comes with the pre-cut pillow kits. You get all the adhesive you need. So it's got dimensionals and glue dots and the 3M strips to close up the pockets to make them pillows. We've got some epoxy hearts. Alright, those are fun. And then you've got the pre-cut dies. Okay, I've used 2 of them to make these 2 samples up. So you've got pre-cut dies, you've got chameleons and the kangaroo and the hearts. You've got pre-cut hearts, you've got pre-cut circles, and then you've got labels, right, to use with the stamp set that comes with it. And I know this is hard to see, but one of them says, you're one in a chameleon, with the chameleon stamp. For you, my friend, to and from, love ya, you're so fly, which goes with the birdies. Got some hearts, you got a Happy Valentine's Day, you got a Be My Valentine, you got some cool texture pieces in there. So those are kind of neat. And the really cool thing, okay, I love about this kit is that it coordinates with a bundle in the catalog, Animal Expedition, which I also have and I love using. I think these guys are super cute. So it comes with the rhino and the kangaroo and the little frog on the branch and the giraffe here, and it has some ideas in here and online for other cards you can make if you want to use some of the embellishments to make cards instead, or if you want to take the supplies that come in the kit and cut them up or use them differently to make cards. So even though it came to make pillow pouches, you can certainly take all those products and make something else out of them. So just don't think that whatever comes in the box you have to make. Make what you want out of it. Okay? Be crafty. That's why we get them, right? We like to craft. So, on Friday, I think? No, I think it is tomorrow. I think on Thursday, I have a blog post that I'm putting together that goes through the whole idea of the paper pumpkin, subscribing and getting them in the mail every month so you have something new to craft with. The neat thing is it comes with all the supplies you need. So you've got the paper, the cardstocks, the die cuts, the embellishments, the inks, the stamps, and you can make fun projects with them, but then you can use them later on too. You know, it's not just gone. You have to replace the cardstock obviously, but you get the stamps and the ink. I'm going to go through these 3 cards on the website, on the blog post. So subscribe to the blog so you get all of the fun stuff I'm talking about and sharing, not just on the videos. Okay, I'm going to put all that aside for now. So, those are the 2 pillow pouches. There's a video that we'll share with you from Stampin' Up tomorrow on the blog post that shows how they put those together. They're really pretty neat, and you can individualize them as much as you want or follow the instructions, whichever. So, we are going to make a card. So, we've talked about before simple stamping, the fact that Stampin' Up has put out a simple stamping challenge, right, to the Demonstrator community. And for January, the challenge was make a Valentine, paper ink stamps, Valentine themed, and use 1 punch. So I'm going to use the 2 1/4 inch punch. As you see, I've already punched one out of my Whisper white cardstock. I'm going to use the stamp set that came with the paper pumpkin. I'm also going to tie in a piece of Designer Series paper from the Animal Expedition suite from the catalog, but it was just too cute not to use. And because this came with Melon Mambo ink, I'm using Melon Mambo as my card base. So we're going to do a really simple card here. Now, You've seen me before stamp backgrounds with my words, and I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to do a little bit differently this time. Usually I just use one set of words and I just repeat, 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 repeat. This time, instead of just words, I've got the "You're So Fly," plus I've got the big heart and the set of 5 little hearts there. And so I'm just going to open up my ink spot. And I'm going to ink up my stamp, and I'm going to stamp a background with multiple images. So same idea, but right, a little more whimsy. And I'm not really worried about them being in line. I just kind of want to fill in the background. Now you notice I'm not stamping all the way over to the side here, and that's because I'm going to use that piece of Designer Series paper that I pulled from my bundle, and I'm going to use that to fill in this side, so I don't have to stamp all the way across. You could, obviously, when you're making your card, do what you want with it. Just like you could stamp each of these images separately in your background, but so much easier just to put them on one block, and then they're kind of set in a pattern, but they're not all offset. So there's our background. Like I said, I didn't do the very edge there because we're going to add our DSP right over the top just like that. So let's go ahead and do that next. So we stamped a background. I'm going to add a little DSP. So I think this is about a 2-inch strip, and of course I'll have the actual measurements on the tutorial on next week's newsletter, so subscribe to that. Looks like I cut mine a little bit long, so just come along with your scissors if you want to give it a little trim. You can do that. Clean up your edge. Okay, so we've stamped. Alright, we've added some decorative paper. Now let's work on making our little embellishment here for the front. So like I said, I've got my 2 1/4 inch circle. I've got that stamped out already. Now I did the "You're So Fly" with the hearts because I want to use the 2 birds, right? Which is why I picked this paper, because it's got the birds on the paper. So this set comes with 2 birds. Now look how I'm doing this. I'm setting them on my cutout, right, my size. I'm placing my images so they fit, right, best fit. They don't have to exactly fit, but a best fit, right? So I'm just playing with their placement. So I kind of got their feet about even. Whoop, and I moved it. All right, try again. Be patient. All right, 1 bird, 2 birds. I'm not going to touch it now. Okay, so there's that. Now, I'm also going to put on there, "For You, My Friend." I might have to scoot those birds down a little bit to get this to fit. I'm going to flip it over. Remember to put this on stamp side down. Alright, so there's that. I'm going to adjust the birds just a little bit underneath. Okay, and then I've got "Happy Valentine's Day" on this one. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add it right there. Going to add it right there. So that's a very full stamped embellishment. So now I've got my block, and I just go right down over the top, press, and I've got my layout that'll fit on my punch. Now this had some ink on it, so I've got some ink there. So I'm just going to flip this over, work with the clean side. Now, instead of stamping that to this little tiny piece, I'm going to ink it this way. So just ink up your images with your ink. There we go. And now I'm just going to do my best to fit that back over my circle and stamp down. Good press, don't rock, just press it and stamp. And pull that off. There you go. "For You, My Friend," with the 2 birds, "Happy Valentine's Day." So, paper ink stamps. That was pretty easy. Alright, I am going to pop that up on dimensionals, and I've got some strap here on my edges, so I'm going to go ahead and use that up. So I'm just going to put this on the back, peel off my backer, and put this down kind of between the two edges. Now it's a darker card, so let's go ahead and do the inside, right? And I think I'm going to stamp the You're So Fly again with my hearts in there. Alright, kind of cute. And then I'm going to pull that Happy Valentine's Day back off and put it on this block. Re-ink that one. Put it right there. Perfect. So I'm just going to flip this, put some adhesive on it, put it in the center of my card. How easy was that? Alright, so there's that. Oh, I almost forgot the envelope. Don't forget the envelope. Stamp your card, stamp your envelope. So we'll do that same You're So Fly one more time out there. Won't that be cute? The postman's going to be like, yeah man, I'm fly. Okay, so there is our quick and simple Valentine using the Pampered Paper Pumpkin stamp set. That's what it was, so you could be pampered doing your paper pumpkin. Wow, I'm tongue-tied tonight. And there you go. So here's our two little pillow boxes. Like I said, I'll post again on the blog about those. And then here's my simple card for tonight. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this adventure with me of stamping on the fly, so to speak. Sticking with the theme here. And do some fun stamping. Make some fun Valentines. Send them to your friends, your girlfriends, your grandkids, whoever. And embrace the fun of the holiday. Alright everybody, do some fun stamping and enjoy. I'll see you next time on the show and tell. Bye-bye.